Yo, what's up, Leo? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of July 2016. Leo, for the majority of the month of July, self-contemplation and introspection are going to be the main focuses of your life, at least up until July 22nd. And the reason for that is because the sun is going to be transiting the sign of Cancer. And for you as a Leo, the sign of Cancer is your 12th house. The 12th house has to do with introspection. It has to do with self-contemplation. It has to do with things coming to a completion, things coming to a finalization, and it even has to do with letting go. On July 22nd, the sun is going to shift into Leo. So for you as a Leo, Leo is your first house. So that's going to be your solar new year. So you're going to be feeling revitalized once the sun moves into Leo on July 22nd. But up until then, the sun is going to be transiting the 12th house, which is, for you, the 12th house is the sign of Cancer. So up until the 22nd of July, Leo, if you have anything that you need to let go, start working on it now. But those are the main themes for the month of July 2016 for you, Leo. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on July 3rd, the sun in the sign of Cancer, that 12th house area for you, is making a positive angle to Neptune. And Neptune is in Pisces. And Pisces is your 8th house. And the 8th house has to do with shared finances. It has to do with shared resources. It even has to do with your sex life. It has to do sometimes with business negotiations and partnerships. Well, when it's making a positive angle like the way it is on the 3rd of July to Cancer, which is your 12th house of things that are hidden and secret and private, it sounds like there could be a couple different things going on. Like this could mean some sort of hidden or backroom negotiation or partnership going on. If it doesn't have to do with business, then maybe it's like some sort of secret some sort of secret encounter that you're having regarding sex and romance. On July 4th, there's a new moon in the sign of Cancer in this 12th house area for you. So what this means is all these new, after July 4th, the 6 months that follow July 4th, all these new things are going to start to develop in your life regarding the things I mentioned, the 12th house areas. The 12th house has to do, once again, with things coming to a completion, things coming to a finalization, letting go. There's going to be all these new secret things starting to develop in your life, Leo. So look out for that after July 4th. On July 6th, Venus, the planet of love, in the sign of Cancer, that 12th house area for you, is making a positive angle to Mars in Scorpio. And Scorpio is your 4th house. And your 4th house has to do with your home and your family life. So what does this suggest? You have Venus, the planet of love, in this area that's hidden and secret. And it's making this positive angle to Mars, which is the planet of sex. And that's in your area that has to do with your home life. So it sounds like on July 6th, you could be enjoying some sort of really passionate encounter regarding love and sex in your home. So remember that one, Leo. I think you would really enjoy that. On July 7th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Cancer, that 12th house area for you, that 12th house area that has to do with things that are hidden and secret. And it's making a challenging aspect. It's making what's called an opposition to Pluto. And Pluto is in Capricorn. And Capricorn is your 6th house. Your 6th house has to do with your work, your daily life, and your health. And Pluto's going retrograde on July 7th. And Pluto's going to be going retrograde for a while, but it's retrograding on July 7th. And what does that mean? Well, retrograde is when the planet looks like it's going backwards. It's not actually going backwards, it just looks like it is. What does it mean astrologically? It means that this could have to do with someone from your past regarding your work, your daily life, or your health. And Mercury is the planet of communication. It's on the other side of the sky, and it's opposing Pluto. They're opposing each other. They're facing off. This is a challenging aspect. It sounds like there's some sort of private communication you're having with someone on July 7th or somewhere around that time, maybe even following that event. And, it sounds like it's a challenging conversation with someone that you used to maybe be part of your daily life or used to work with, or, maybe even you used to know them through fitness. But that's going to happen around July 7th or somewhere around there. So keep an eye out for that one, Leo. On July 12th, Venus, the planet of love, enters the sign of Leo. That's your sign. I mean, this is amazing. To have Venus in your sign, it makes you beautiful. So you're going to be gorgeous, Leo. And I know you're going to love that. And you're going to be attracting a lot of attention And Venus is going to be in your sign until August 5th. So enjoy Venus's transit in your sign. If you're single, there's going to be a lot of people looking for you. There's going to be a lot of people interested in you. If you're in a relationship, there's still going to be a lot of people that are interested in you. But most of all, your significant other is really going to be attracted to you at this time. On July 16th, Mercury, the planet of communication in the sign of Leo, your sign, is making what's called a conjunction with Venus, the planet of love, also in your sign. So they're aligning in the same area. They're both, Mercury and Venus, on July 16th are making an exact conjunction in your sign. So this is a great day for you to communicate about yourself, Leo, because Venus is making you really beautiful, and Mercury is in your sign, so that means communication about yourself. So communicate something about yourself on the 16th, Leo, and I think it'll be received really well. On July 19th, there's a full moon in the sign of Capricorn. And once again, Capricorn is that area that has to do with your work. It has to do with your daily life, and it has to do with your health. And full moons bring changes. So, I mean, sometimes they bring shakeups, sometimes they bring developments, sometimes it's a shakeup followed by a development. So it's like, well, why is all this like frustrating thing happening? And then all of a sudden there's a development, and then you're like, oh, well, that's why, and that makes sense. So, these full moons, they aren't just there to push your buttons or make you frustrated. They bring real change so that things can be better going down the road. So, on July 19th, following July 19th, the full moon in your 6th house of work, daily life, and health, you can expect changes in this area of your life. If you've been neglecting your health, Leo, all of a sudden this full moon's going to happen, and you're going to be like, wow, I really need to address that health issue. Or, maybe you just haven't been working out like the way you want to. All of a sudden this full moon's going to spur you on to work out. Or, this area has to do with your work, too. So maybe this is going to change something about your work, whether it's a complete career or a complete work change altogether, or you're just going to stay within the existing company and just do a different job, or something about your existing job is going to change. It also has to do with your daily life. So, you may start taking a different work to a different route to work every day, or, something similar like that. Like your daily process is going to be different after the 19th of July, so look out for that one. On July 20th, Venus, the planet of love, in your sign, Leo, making a positive aspect to Saturn, which is in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is your 5th house, and that has to do with love and romance primarily. So, I mean, when you have Venus, the planet of love, in your sign, and you have it making a positive angle to Saturn, which is in Sagittarius, which is your 5th house of love, I mean, this sounds like a great combination for a great day for love. Whether you're single or you're coupled up, this is definitely one you're going to want to mark your calendar for love, Leo. And on July 27th, Mercury, the planet of communication in your sign, is making a positive angle to Uranus, the planet of the unexpected. And Uranus is in the sign of Aries, and Aries is your 9th house. The 9th house has to do with faraway travel. It has to do with people who are from far away. And it even has to do with spirituality. So there's a few different things that the 9th house encompasses. And Mercury is the planet of communication. So it sounds like there's some sort of positive communications happening on July 27th or following that event. And it's regarding some matters that are far away. Maybe you're talking about going somewhere far away, somewhere you want to go far away. This is a positive conversation that you're having. Or maybe it's you're communicating with someone who's from a faraway culture or some sort of foreign culture on July 27th. And another way to look at this aspect is, like I said, it has to do with spirituality too. So maybe you're communicating with someone about spiritual matters on July 27th. And Uranus is the planet of the unexpected. So, expect this conversation that comes up on July 27th to it just comes out of nowhere or out of the blue, or it's very unexpected, but you really enjoy it because it's a very positive aspect between Mercury and Uranus here on July 27th. And when I say spirituality, I mean it could be spirituality depending on what kind of spiritual person are you. Some people are into organized religion, other people are into like alternative stuff like astrology, for example. So, whatever spiritual conversation it is that you're having on the 27th of July, or if it's about faraway travel, it's going to be going really well. On July 29th, Uranus, the planet of the unexpected in Aries, begins its retrograde cycle. And everybody knows retrograde is the planet going backwards. Well, it looks like it's going backwards. It's not actually going backwards, but what does it mean astrologically? Well, Uranus is going to be doing this retrograde until December 29th. So that's a long time. From July 29th all the way until December 29th, Uranus is going to be doing a retrograde in your ninth house, in Aries. Aries is your ninth house of faraway places. It's the ninth house of people who are from far away, and it's the ninth house of spirituality. So during this time, you may even, between July 29th and December 29th, you may even return to a faraway destination that you've been before. If that's not the case, then it just has to do with Uranus shaking off old processes regarding your spirituality. So if you've always had some sort of beliefs regarding spirituality, then this Uranus is going to start to eliminate them. And once, Uranus's transit is done on December 29th, then new beliefs will start to come in. But I think that's all I have for you this month, Leo. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'm also on Instagram as Gregory Furlan Official, so make sure to follow me on there. And I'm on Facebook as Gregory Furlan, so feel free to give a like. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great month. I'll see you next time.